Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's broadcast, brought to you by BIM Bomber Productions. And tonight we've got an exciting one, week 0 here, as the Pewitt Brahmas travel west to Red Raider Stadium to take on the Winnsboro Red Raiders.
Yes, sir, JB. Start of a new season. Can't get no better than this, baby.
That's it right here. This is what we've all been waiting for right here. A lot of excitement around the state this time of year right here.
Oh, yeah.
Week 0, everybody's undefeated.
Lots of young men's many a dreams.
You know, I think between this side of the fans and the other side over there, you can just feel the energy a little bit. You know, it's just the first one of the year right here. Everybody's glad to get back to, having football.
And it's not so stinking hot tonight either, JB.
No, sir. The sun's just about to drop below the tree line there and give us a little bit of a break.
Hey, Winnsboro won the toss and deferred, so the Bulls will get the ball first.
The Bulls are going to receive first. Coming from last year, Pewitt comes off an 8-4 record. Winnsboro comes off a 7-3 record. Pewitt will be in the white tonight. Winnsboro, of course, in the black.
Yeah, JB, like you were talking about earlier, it's almost going to be the same kind of styles, pretty much.
That's what we were talking about was going to be interesting. A lot of times nowadays, our slot T offense, we're normally against somebody that runs a spread or some kind of version of it. But tonight, playing against Winnsboro, we're going to get almost a look in the mirror sometimes. They run the slot T also.
Right.
And what we talked about all week was going to be interesting was the physicality of it.
Right.
Both teams being smash-mouth offenses.
And it's early in the year. It's going to be turnovers and penalties here.
That's right. That's right.
How sloppy it's going to be.
We'll see some of those mistakes and jitters, I'm sure, work their way out.
What I'm talking about, baby.
I know it.
There it is.
You can feel it right here. Here goes the start of the new season.
Bands playing.
Fans in the stands.
Yes, sir. Let's go do what we do now, baby.
We'll see how the Bulls start off this season here on the road.
Yeah.
From the looks of it right here, it looks like we're ready for any kind of surprise onside. Looks like we're paying attention and all hands on deck up front.
Yeah. I think they sometimes run out there quick and kick that.
Back deep to return for the Bulls is Amari Johnson and Tavian Brown. Two juniors coming off strong sophomore campaign. Kick is up. It's deep. It's going to be fielded by Amari Johnson. Makes a good catch. Looks for some room over here on the right side. Gets a block or two. He may have the edge, Hulk. There he goes. There he goes, Amari Johnson. What did I tell you? You may not want to kick it today, young man.
Get that.
1 minute to beat.
Get that.
Touchdown. Paul Pewitt. And what a way to start your 2021 football season.
Yes, sir. Hey, my man JB called that from the get-go, baby.
Thank you, sir. I think I said it a couple of weeks ago during the scrimmage. I said I wouldn't kick it to that young man, and it wouldn't surprise me if he took the opening kickoff back of the season back.
And I wanted to say something to him on the opening kickoff. They shouldn't have kicked it to him, but I didn't, I kept my mouth shut. But, hey,
there it is.
What a way to start.
Woo! Man, that's got my heart racing a little bit, because like I told you, after last year, the way he was returning them, I told you I'd be scared to kick it.
Like you said, the young man's got a different gear, JB.
He's got a different gear.
That's all there is to it.
And then the blocking was so good out here towards the numbers right here, once we had that edge.
It was coming towards us, so we could see it so well the way it was coming towards us.
Hey, now here's something real interesting right here. We're lining up in the swinging gate. This is something we didn't see in either one of the scrimmages. We wondered how much kicking we were going to do tonight.
Now we're just going to go under center.
And that's it. That's part of the gate right here. Who's going to be kicking for us tonight? DeAndre Hill?
No, we're right.
Oh, here we go. Forgive me. Lining up in the slot T. Play clock down. We didn't get it off in time. And that's what we talked about early in the season, the penalties,
That's the way it's going to be.
That's the first look we've seen where we've lined up in the swinging gate and then shifted to our normal offensive formation. Man, what about the excitement on that return, though, man? I'm still.
Hey, Jeff, we were sitting down in the bleachers, it come right to us, dude. It was pretty good.
That young man is dangerous on the return.
Yeah. I bet you don't get kicked to him too many more times.
I tell you what, that's right. Looking forward onto it. I bet opponents are going to see that.
Yeah. What a way for Coach Dorsey to start his career at Pewitt.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we were going to get to was, this is Coach Cedric Dorsey's, first year as head coach here at Pewitt. So we were going to talk about that a little bit. Set to kick the extra point for the Bulls is Isaac Hodges.
We got it.
Kick is up, and it is good.
He just kind of went lower. Wow, what a start, JB.
What a start to this season right here.
Wow.
As the Pewitt Brahmas come out and take a 7-0 lead early here in the first quarter without even running an offensive play.
Haven't run an offensive play yet. That's better.
Wow.
The extra point was 5 yards longer because of the delay of game, and I just still had no problem with it. Kicked it right through it, looked like.
I was going to say, it looked like that one almost went to the street, didn't it?
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and just get an early start right there. I was going to, early on in the season, I was going to talk about the kind of junior campaign that young man was going to have, Amari Johnson.
Right.
I expected to start it off with an interception perhaps or a big run in the offense.
Well, we talked about him and a couple more last year. They were sophomores, and by the end of the year, they weren't going to be sophomores anymore because of the amount of snaps that they took. And you're going to see it early this year paying off, too, I guarantee you.
Now, look right here, too, like we're talking about. Opening kickoff of the season, the very first snap, and no matter no telling how many months it's been. And think about how Winnsboro feels right here. First home game of the season, how do you think they're shaping up over there right now?
You know what, JB? That's 2 years in a row. Cajun returned the opening kick last year for a touchdown, too.
2 years in a row, we've returned the opening kick for a touchdown.
Yep.
Wow.
Imagine that. Probably been years since they've been one at Pewitt.
Hodges kicks it off. It's going to be fielded right about the 30-yard line. Makes a move. Looks to cut it back, and he's going to be tackled.
20 in on the stop. Kedrick Hawkins.
And now, instead of the offense going out first, we'll get to that too, but now we're going to get our first look at this Pewitt Brahmas defense under new defensive coordinator, Coach Michael Mason.
Yeah.
You know how excited I am about his defense. I'm a big fan of this front right here, the 3-3 stack.
Yeah, it's different from what we've been running.
Hey, besides the missed tackles that we had in the scrimmages, his defense has looked really solid.
It's been pretty good.
The pursuit's been great. Now, who we face in the scrimmages and what level of competition it is, well, that's what we're going to get answered tonight.
Right now.
So here we go, slot T. It's going to be a pitch out to the left side over here for Winnsboro.
Nice play by Noah Mayo.
Noah Mayo keeps his outside arm free, chases the ball out of bounds, and that's one of the things right there when you talk about this 3-3 defense. It's made to run plays sideline to sideline.
Right.
I told you the interesting thing for our defense tonight is going to be how we handle the smash mouth attack.
Right, because we got more speed on the field this year than we've had in years out there on defense.
Right, and anytime you're lining up in the 3-3 stack, normally when you play your wing T or slot T teams and you get double tight ends, that's where you really got to test your run defense.
May have been him, JB.
So here we go, slot T attack. They're going to fake the pitch this time. Run a trap on the inside. It's got a crease. Lowers his shoulder. He's going to be wrapped up by DeAndre Hill and a couple of other Bulls. And looks like he's going to have just enough yardage for the first down. Ball spotted right about the 44-yard line.
JB run a little misdirection up front off the toss sweep from the last play. Come off of it and run misdirection back the other way. And had a linebacker there to make the play, and he just slipped you. Got into the secondary and got first down yardage.
Just to piggyback on what you're saying right there, that's good. That's good play call sequence to set things up.
Right.
We talked about Coach Finney and his attack. They're going to be a little multiple. As shown right here, they're going to go spread here on 1st and 10. Finney in the shotgun, takes the snap, looks left. He's got time to throw. Hit from behind right at the end. He's got a man deep, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Nice pressure on the quarterback. Was that 20? That was 20. Kedrick Hawkins. Kedrick Hawkins.
Looked like they got behind our DBs right there, just a little bit. But he had a pretty good amount of time to throw, too. I mean, once the pressure came, it did. But you'd like to see that pressure get there a little quicker.
Right.
So 2nd and 10 here for the Raiders. Let's see what they come up with here on 2nd down. Two receivers split. The Raiders hustle to the line. He's going to hand it off on the sweep, and that's going to be tackled for a short gain.
Number 20 once again in on the stop, along with number 2, James Bird.
Kedrick Hawkins in on the tackle.
Kedrick Hawkins. I wonder who that young man is, JB.
Well, I think we had seen some things from him in the scrimmage, to be honest, and we may have had his name wrong along with some of the jerseys.
You may be right.
So forgive us on that, Bulls fans. But he's looking to make an impact tonight early on, and we know who he is now. We're going to get familiar with his name, as it looks like.
He is. Him and James Bird and Weaver and And the Hawkins boys are 3 down linemen. You got Mayo
right here.
Morris,
3rd and 10 for the Raiders.
Hodges and Green as your linebackers.
Big down right here.
Big play for the Bulls defense.
Got to watch out for some kind of screen right here maybe. Looks like we're going to bring heat. Morris comes in on the blitz. There's the screen right there. It's going to fall incomplete. Bring it up 4th down. Good defensive stand right there.
Nice play. Nice timely blitz call by defense coordinator Mason.
Yeah, it looked like Eric Morris might have been almost offsides on that play right there, but he did a good job to slow his momentum down and get through there.
Now you're kind of in no man's land almost if you're Winnsboro here, JB.
Well, now look here, not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but when we talk about big momentum, I mean, think about this. You just took the opening kickoff back, went up 7-0 on them here at home. You've got them in 4th down right here. Now it looks like they won't even punt this, right? Unless they go with some kind of quick kick.
Yeah.
So here we go. 2 receivers right. Finney takes the snap, rolls right, steps up, makes a jump pass, and he's going to be caught right about the 23-yard line.
Pressure by the defensive front.
Unfortunately, that one's going to give a new set of downs for the Raiders offense. And you hate that one right there. That's back-breaking right there, you know.
It's a pretty good throw, though, by that quarterback.
Yeah, a little awkward. He kind of threw and jumped on that one right there, but he put it on the money. Receiver made a good adjustment to slide and make the catch.
Yeah.
So here we go, 1st and 10. Ball spotted right about the 23-yard line. No yard marks for us tonight, so bear with us. Tailback deep for the Raiders. Gets a sweep over on the right side. It looks like he's going to be stood up by DeAndre Hill.
DeAndre trying to bring it from a safety spot, JB.
The area's leading rusher sticking his nose in there telling him come get some.
You know, we talked about going into this year that he's going to have to play some defense and be a part of the defensive scheme for the Bulls.
When you become a senior and you've been the man like he is, you're going to have to carry a pretty large load.
You got no choice.
No choice. No choice.
At a small school like we got.
And he's got the frame for it. We talked about how well he developed over the offseason.
He has gotten bigger.
You know, looks like he's really ready to bring it. All right. So it looks to be about 2nd and 6. False start by the Raiders, and that's going to back them up right there.
You know, JB, they're kind of like us. That could be a drive killer for them.
Right. Difference is right there, though, they were able to go spread on 4th down and pick it up with the pass.
Right.
So the starting secondary tonight is Amari Johnson, Tavian Brown, DeAndre Hill, Tyrone Cobbins. Linebackers are Eric Morris, Isaac Hodges, Joey Green. Noah Mayo plays the rover spot. Of course, like you said, James Bird, Aiden Weaver, and Kedrick Hawkins. Back comes in motion.
Oh, we had him in the backfield.
He's got a little bit of a seam.
We had nice penetration up front by number 45, Weaver. He just missed him.
Weaver just barely missed him. He's going to have a good game. Looks to be about 6 yards or so, bringing up 3rd down.
He was in the right spot there, JB. Just didn't make the play.
Just over 8 minutes left to go here as the sun goes down. Let's see how this Bulls defense responds here in the red zone.
We already know that they're probably going to go for it.
I mean, right here, I expect them to come out in the slot T right here, maybe run the sweep. You know, you got 2 downs to get it right here.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to hand it off on the sweep over on the left side.
That's pretty good blocking up front by their big fella.
It's going to be carried by number 2, Creighton Klicka.
1st down yardage.
He's doing some good running tonight for the Raiders.
Yeah. JB, they're officials tonight. You can mark all 5 and, hey, ain't no telling this evening, no yards.
Without the yard marks and the hashes, too.
Oh, man.
You know, we know they've got a new stadium being built. They expect to be in it by the end of the year, I believe.
Guess they didn't want to waste no more paint over here than they had to.
I don't guess so. Back goes in motion. Finney's going to hand it off to his fullback right up the middle. Lowers his shoulder. Tackled by DeAndre Hill right about the 3-yard line.
Hill from the safety spot making the stop. Not good when your safety's making all your tackles on the running plays, JB.
No, sir. That was something we're going to be paying attention to is what kind of front we line up in. Of course, when you've only got 3 down linemen and you get to facing these smash mouth offenses, it can be tough.
Looks like they have an injured player on the field. Maybe cramps here this early. No. Ooh, don't you know the emotions are running high down there for them young men.
Nothing like playing Friday Night Lights.
Young man going to get up and somewhat go off on his own power. Like he may have got his knee rolled up.
Hate to see that, but we hope he's all right.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Winnsboro's driving.
Got it 2.5, don't you, JB?
Let's see if this Bulls defense can come up with a goal line stand right here. 3 down lineman. Back in motion. He's going to hand it off to his fullback again. He's going to go in for a touchdown.
They found something they locked over on that right side.
Well, for the most part, what I can tell, we stayed down with our three down linemen.
Yeah.
And when you're down with just your 3 down linemen, it gives the tight end great angle to down block you. You know, we're all too familiar running it. You know, we run the same style offense right there.
Right.
So we'll see how many bodies we get with their hand in the dirt. See how we adjust. So just like we expected tonight, playing this team right here, Winnsboro coming off the kind of season that they had and returning what they've got, looks like we're going to get a good ball game here tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Kick is up. It's good. And that's going to give us a tie ball game, 7-7, with just over 7 minutes left to go here in the first quarter.
Wasn't nothing going to come easy over here. So now maybe we'll get to see this Bulls offense on the field for the first time.
Maybe, unless they kick it to Amari.
Surely they're not going to kick it to Amari again. I can't get over how to go, just where we're sitting at, how it just developed right in front of us, the wall.
Man, you know how I couldn't even get it out. After he made that first defender miss, made that athletic move.
You see, I've been working a little bit. I didn't say I held to it there.
Right on. And then I was looking at the blocking out front because I wanted to see what we had over here, and it looked like we had that whole edge just sealed off right there.
Yeah.
So right here, what you got to say is, hey, Tavian, right here, this one's yours.
Yeah. Yeah, going to start lining them up back there side by side and let Amari go into. People going to start kicking away from him.
Well, you know, looking forward.
That's 2 games in a row that young man's had a kickoff return.
Well, that's another storyline that we've got here is, you know, this was our game that was canceled last year, so we didn't get to play Winnsboro last year.
Right.
You know, we opened up with the kickoff return versus Atlanta at Sam Parker.
Yeah.
So you know what Atlanta's going to have on film, don't you?
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to say?
Yeah. You know, Amari ended the year last year with a kickoff against EM.
Big time kickoff return.
Yeah.
Had another one that was called back at one point right against Hooks.
Yeah.
So here we go. Winnsboro set to kick it off. It's going to be a little shorter pooch kick, fielded by Eric Morris. He's looking for room on that right side. Makes one man miss. Wrapped up and tackled right about the 25-yard line.
Almost looks like a face mask. See, we don't have a 13.
So here's your first look at the 2021 Paul Pewitt offense here. 1st and 10. Hayden Green under
He's
center.
off sides. He's
going to send a man in motion.
He's lined up off sides.
And we had a blitz that time that neutralized the dive right there. Looks like they were expecting that one right there.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hill's helmet comes off, so he's going to step off for a play. Eric Morris checks into the game at fullback. 2nd and long. Noah Mayo brings the play in.
Tavian.
Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Tavian over on the left side. Met by a gang of Raiders. He's going to be stacked up for a loss.
Looks like this Red Raider defense come out so far, JB, selling out on the run.
Of course, and that's what you expect.
Why wouldn't you know?
Well, you know they're going to have an idea of what it takes to stop the slot team.
Yeah.
Going against it every day, you know.
Yeah. Give us just a little bit. We haven't figured out how for long.
So 3rd and long right here. It's be interesting to see what the Bulls run. Mekhi Perry brings the play in. 6 minutes left in the first quarter.
He's off.
DeAndre Hill checks back in. He's going to get it on the trap inside.
Tough sledding in there.
Stood up.
Tough sledding in the middle of that Raiders defense. What are they doing different up there, JB? Can you tell? Just
Well,
getting after it a little bit.
yeah, and you know, I know they sent the linebacker pressure on that first down right there. It looks like they really had the dive kind of snuffed out. Looks like Tyrone Cobbins back deep to punt for the Bulls. Cobbins gets it. Looks to go for a rugby-style punt. Doesn't get it off.
Gonna get blocked if he didn't.
And that right there, that's about the one thing you didn't want to happen right there.
No.
Not be able to get the punt off.
No, sir. That momentum swap, JB, from the opening kickoff.
Yeah, we can feel that momentum kind of even up right here. Just as he thought we were going to take a commanding lead. Let's see how this defense responds right here.
Yes, sir. Time to bow up now, baby. That's what it's all about now. We could use that turnover we were talking about.
Looks like we're going to go 4 down this time. It's going to be a sweep out to the right. Pitch to number 7. Ronald Narita.
Number 10, Mayo, in on the stop for the Bulls, chasing it down from his linebacker spot.
Looks like they've been able to get the edge on us a few times out there with that sweep.
Yeah.
You see Pewitt, we've adjusted. We went down a 4 down look right here. Sweep to the right again. It's going to be halfback pass. And that's going to be completed for a touchdown. Winnsboro.
Once again, nice play call, and JB run it off the sweep from that side again.
That's really, you know, you hate to say it as a Bulls fan, but that's a brilliant play calling right there from Coach Finney.
2 drives in a row that he showed that.
And that's what you want from your offense right there, especially an offense like we run. You want all your plays to look alike, and you want to build off of them.
Right.
That right there, they were having success with the sweep.
Yeah, knew everybody.
And then off of the failed punt, you know, this is the time to run it right here. You know, this is when you, like you say, you take some more of that momentum.
Short field.
Kick is up.
He missed it.
It's going to be no good.
Could come out to haunt you.
And that's going to make our score Winnsboro 13, Pewitt 7. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Well, JB, let's see how this Bulls squad responds.
That's what we've been talking about. You know, we've got to see early looks at them. We've seen two-a-day stuff. We've seen the scrimmages, but this was your first real game, week 0, your first real test.
Yep.
This is where, you know, so to say, it's going to be live. Bullets are flying, you know.
Right. You start off with a return kick on such a high, and now you're chasing a score.
You know, and regardless of what you think about the talent with the scrimmages, we know what kind of preseason schedule we have. Right. And all 4 of the teams that we play in preseason, they're larger than us. They're all good teams. Everybody made the playoffs last year, right?
Right.
Did Atlanta sneak in, right?
Yeah.
Atlanta snuck in there at the end. So all 4 preseason teams that we're playing are all playoff teams. You know, how many teams can say that? You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially at our size, anyways.
Yeah. What, 7 out of 10 games are probably against playoff teams from last year.
So the question's going to be on offense, right?
How we're going to respond to.
Well, you know, and we and you, we've watched a lot of games. You know, Paul Pewitt games, a slot T. You know, the worst thing you really want to see is get 3 and out on the first one.
Right.
You know how with this smash mouth offense, you've got to stay in the game score-wise.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to be familiar with your offense, so it's not like they don't practice it against it every week.
And have an idea of what's coming.
When we play these other teams like Atlanta and Mount Vernon, you know, they're going to probably be spread, and they're not going to get a look at it every day, but this team's going to look at it every day. Fielded by Eric Morris right about the 25-yard line. Looks like he's looking for some room on this right side. Makes a cut. He's got some room. He ran out of bounds right about midfield.
Nice return by Eric Morris. Pretty good blocking again, once again.
You think special teams coordinator Coach Moore sees something on that right side of that kickoff return unit?
Got a pretty good wedge design there, don't he?
It looks like he's got him looking to attack that side of the coverage anyways.
Let's see this Bulls offense do something right here.
Let's see right here. Well, you know, now that the sun's gone down, you can see the hashes a bit, barely. Hashes are faint.
Oh, yeah, you can see the hashes on the field.
I'm glad that sun got off of us. Woo! Pre-game, it was burning us. First and 10. Ball just about midfield. Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to number 4, Joey Green. Going to be stood up in the hole.
Tough sledding up there, boy.
Physicality, that's what we talk about. That's the name of the game tonight.
I told you them Red Raiders, knowing Coach Finney over there, I've known him for years, or not personally, but seeing his football teams he's coaching, they're going to get after you. I told you that last week.
A little bit of film that we watch, they seem to be well coached.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to bring up second down for the Bulls. Green takes the snap.
55 hand.
Looked like the tailback motion there gave us a little tendency breaker right there. We ran the tailback in motion and ran the dive the other way.
Pretty good blocking up front by number 55, Jody McGee. Matter of fact, he's handing out pancakes already.
3 minutes and 22 seconds left to go.
JB sure do need a first down right here.
Big third down. That's just what I was going to say right here. This is a big one right here.
Yes, sir.
This is a big one right
here.
Matter
of fact, you probably got to use 2 plays to get it if you can't get it on the first one.
I'm with you. There's punting's punting is not an option right here. So here we go. Green under center. He's going to hand it off to DeAndre Hill. No, he's going to keep it. Look for some room on the left side. And depending on where they spot him, I think from here it looks like it may be short.
Going to be a couple yards short. So 4th and 2 early here. This is going to be a big play right here for this Bulls offense.
Any idea what we can expect right here?
Yeah.
We haven't seen the sweep much from Amari.
It's
been tough in there in the middle.
You got to figure they got to expect that's coming in the middle too, is what they're thinking, you'd think.
So here you go right here. Give me your look on the offensive line right here, right? We've got to look to our young offensive line and see what they do.
Got to move somebody.
Hayden Green goes under center. He's going to hand it off to DeAndre Hill.
Second effort.
Surges forward.
Second effort gets it for him.
A big mass of bodies, and he's going to have first down.
Yeah, second effort. Second effort by DeAndre, not second effort.
Good job right there by the Pewitt offense to pick up the first down.
Yes, sir. Hey, Black's going to earn his tonight. DeAndre's going to earn his tonight.
You know, you talk about all the plays that aren't highlight plays that make a ball game. That's what it is right there.
One of them right there.
4th down right there. That's what it is right there. Keeps that drive alive.
Well, we showed we wanted it a little bit on that play, too.
But Brown checks in at the halfback spot. 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off to Amari on the sweep. Got one block out wide. Makes a man miss.
Oh, they're going to call a hold. That's not a, oh, my. They fumbled the football, JB.
Did he fumble the football?
Oh, the referee over here's got him out of bounds, though.
I think so. I was just trying to look back here on our monitor almost. I was trying to see if there was a hold. I know we got a pancake out here out wide.
Well, they're going to call, I know who they're going to call for it. 45 is who they're going to call.
Weaver?
Yeah, him and the guy were locked up together.
That's what I thought I seen, but I thought it was just a good battle going down
I thought
there.
it was a good block, too.
Coach Dorsey out to see what it is.
No.
And they're gonna get the turnover?
Wow, they got the hold on us.
Okay, all right. Well, just as long as you wasn't. I don't know. See, who's running on right here? We got a possession change?
No, it can't be. He spotted him out of bounds over here on the sideline. That's going to be a spot foul, JB, so it's going to be 1st and like 12 or something like that.
All right, well, there you go. I mean, Winnsboro, they're running their offense on and off here. Yeah, see, that's what just confused me, though, man.
I got it figured out up here, Cub.
Yeah, you do. You got it. You got it. I'll never doubt it again.
1st and 12. I thought it was nice blocking out front.
I know we got a good block out here from the first guard going on the kick out out here.
Right.
That set him up to go. So here we go. Looks like we're going to flip the formation here. Green under center. He's going to hand it off to Amari again, looking for some room. Makes a cut. Turns his shoulders upfield. Looks like he's going to have a short game. Young man showing some emotion. You know, he wanted to get out there.
You can't get frustrated this early, though. You got to just let us work into it.
Save your energy, young man. You've already made one big play. We're going to need some more. Right. Makai Perry brings the play in. This is going to be, looks to be about 2nd and 7. Just over a minute left to go here in the first quarter.
You got 5 on that. Keep getting 5 every time, we'll be all right, JB.
Pewitt offense on the move as they look to cut into the lead. This time Green's going to fake the sweep. Rolls out to his right. Makes a throw, and it's going to fall incomplete. Bringing up 3rd down. So after the incompletion, the clock stops. 53 seconds left to go in the first quarter.
Okay, so now it's third down, JB, 3rd and 8.
Third down right here. You're throwing your play action pass right there.
So you're looking at 2 downs to get it here.
Sure.
You're looking at trap here, maybe?
Maybe the trap because you've had the sweep action. We've got Eric Morris checks into the ball game. Might give it to Amari again over here on this right side.
He should have cut up the right there.
One more second earlier. Look here, shrugs another tackle.
Nice hard run by Amari.
Now look right here. He may have missed the cut just by a hair, but he made up for it with his effort right there.
No doubt.
That young man is fired up. Looks like he lost a shoe right there. So we just short, bringing up 4th and short.
Yeah.
Yep, so we've got DeAndre Hill checking into the ball game at fullback. Looks like Tyrone Cobbins is going to come in at the tailback.
Yeah, Amari's shoe come. He run out of his shoe.
Woo. Makai Perry brings the play in.
That young man better lace him up tight because he's running this evening.
Right at about 18 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Let's see if we get the play off here. Play clock and game clock right about the same. Green hands it off to DeAndre Hill. Spin move in the hole, another one.
Nice hard run by DeAndre.
You see his acceleration in the hole right there?
And you know what, JB? The exchange wasn't even good from the quarterback to the fullback.
Yeah, I didn't know if the quarterback was going to follow him through on that one right there. I just like his acceleration. That right there is going to be the buzzer. It's going to be the end of the first quarter. Winnsboro leads 13-7 over Pewitt. And now at the start of the second quarter, Pewitt's going to have it 1st and 10. Ball spotted right about the 16-yard line. We've now officially entered the red zone right here. So you know how important those drives are.
Not sure what Whitehat's got on his mind out there.
Amari Johnson checks back into the ball game. Green takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Tavian over here on the left side. Spins his way through traffic, and he's going to have a hard physical run with a gain. I don't know, about 6 yards.
JB, we're not doing too bad up front. Or we didn't on that play anyways. Let's put it that way.
That's what,
I watched pretty close on that play.
Right, most of the time I watch the backs, and you kind of help me watch the O-line up there. And we haven't even got to it that early on here in the season, that's where most of all of our questions lie, is with the inexperienced offensive line.
Right.
And when you graduate 4 out of 5, that's what happens.
Right.
But there's always opportunity for somebody else to step up.
Right.
But I think they're doing a pretty fair job so far.
That wasn't bad there.
Second down. Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off in a trap inside to DeAndre Hill. Lowers his shoulder, drives his feet, and I really like how physical he was on that run right there.
Still not bad. You got to get his helmet tightened up though. We can't can't be swapping him out every other play to get his helmet.
Not right here in the red zone. You need this one. You need this one. So here we go. Morris checks into the ball game.
Nice hard run. Got to move the chains. Got the first down.
Looks like we got the trap block pretty good up there.
He says they're pulling. DeAndre saying they're pulling it off, coming on the sideline.
1st and goal for the Bulls. Pressure by the linebacker. Green's going to hand it off to Morris. Bounces off a tackle. Loses the ball for a second. Scoops it back up.
Wow.
You know, that was a really promising run there at the beginning. Right. You know, even the second effort right there, I thought the young man was going to find his way into the end zone.
Well, one thing that did show, the offensive line did have good push on that one again.
That was good running right there by Eric Morris. You just got to hold on to the ball security.
Right.
Winnsboro's doing a really good job up there of getting low and really trying to fire their linebackers through the gaps.
Yeah, Morris made the right cut. You're right.
He hit it up in there hard. You know, he initially shedded kind of a tackle and looked to cut it back against the grain. If he could have kept his feet there. So here we go, 2nd and goal. Hill checks back into the ball game. Johnson in motion. We're going to hand it off to Brown on the tackle trap play.
Yes,
that's going to be touchdown. Paul Pewitt.
Classic slot T, baby. Hit him right at you.
Hey, we were crediting Coach Finney right there. You got to credit Coach Dorsey and Coach Reggie Cumrow right there for the play call sequence right there.
Right.
Good call on the tackle trap right there.
And the offensive line way better on that drive than it was the first drive.
I like what I've seen out of the offensive line tonight. I know we're going to go to that some more. So here we go. We've got a bad snap here on the swinging gate. Hayden Green picks it up, looks to throw it over in the flat, catches it to DeAndre Hill, spin move, and the 2-point conversion is going to be good. And that's going to give Paul Pewitt a 15-13 lead over the Winnsboro Red Raiders.
Nice play by Hayden Green to keep his composure and pick the ball up.
You know, most all the credit goes to Hayden Green right there. He kept his cool. You know, a lot of times you get those, you know, he only had one blocker up there for him. You know, the easy thing to do is to just scramble and throw it away or lose your cool. Yeah. Heads up play right there by Hayden Green.
Yeah. So the Bull squad take the lead.
So it looks like it may be a 2-point formula for the Bulls here going forward this season, even though Hodges did have a good extra point kick.
Yeah.
I think that one right there is because, of course, they missed their extra point. I mean, that's obvious right there.
You know, you had a free shot at it, I guess.
Depending on how you want to look at it.
Right.
But I think the way things are going tonight, all your points look like they're going to matter.
Oh, for sure.
We may be in for a battle here tonight.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What I told you, 2 slot T teams, it was going to be a slugfest.
Oh, yeah, I never had a doubt. And I like the response by this young Bulls offensive line after pretty much getting manhandled on that first drive, in my opinion, and coming back out and moving the football like we moved it down the field just then.
I love the response really by the whole team. I mean, I know the defense is going to have their work cut out for them here as we get going, but I really like it by the offense like you're talking about, especially after we got 3 and out on the first drive.
3 and out, it didn't.
Normally when you get 3 and out, things don't look good the rest of the night, you know what I mean?
And I don't know how many plays that drive was, but it was quite a few.
Good drive right there.
Because, we started off going that way and finished it coming this way, right?
Right. Well, we had the good return by Eric Morris. Right. We had the penalty brought us back.
Yeah.
Way to overcome a lot of adversity. We overcame the penalty. We overcame the fumble.
Yeah.
We talked about there were going to be some mistakes. There were going to be some jitters.
Had the incomplete pass.
But up until this point, that's how you want to see your team respond.
Oh, yeah.
Hodges kicking off for the Bulls. Just under 10 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. It's going to be a high pooch punt. It's going to be fair caught. So the ball ought to be spotted right about the 32-yard line there. Now, for this defense right here, I've always got my eye out for the defense. The Pewitt defense, we went to a 4-down look, try to neutralize some of their double tight. It'll be interesting to see what Winnsboro does here on offense as they get moving into the second quarter. We know that Coach Finney has showed us that he's been setting up plays all night. They've had success running the sweep versus us.
Yeah, they just went to the gun on the 2 plays.
4th down. So here we go. They're going to fake the sweep, hand it off to the up back, makes a cut. He's got some room over there on that left side, hurdles the tackler. And after a nice run right there by Creighton Klicka, that's going to spot him right about the 48-yard line.
Number 22 for the Bulls making the stop, Isaac Hodges.
We've got a couple of subs on the D-line. We've got Jody McGee. Looked like Braylon Nix was in there. Looks like he's coming off. We're going to get Kedrick Hawkins subbing in at D-line. The Raiders hustle up to the line. 1 receiver split. It's going to be jet motion. He's going to hand it off to him. Noah Mayo in pursuit.
Nice play by
And that's a good tackle right there. Great open field tackle by Noah Mayo.
Out there. He's one-on-one out there and makes the stop, JB. That's a nice play.
That right there is a hard play to make right there.
Yes, sir.
Man coming running full speed at you right there.
Right. You got your shoulders and hips both turned chasing him, and you still make the play. That's a nice play.
So even though Winnsboro got a good gain, it's going to bring up 2nd and 3rd. 9 minutes left to go here in the half.
You know, JB, that's one thing we ain't talked about either is our depth against these bigger schools like this. These hotter days, it's early in the year like this.
Right. We'll especially get to that. So looks like they're going to come with an empty kind of backfield look right here. Quarterback's going to fake it, throws it right over the middle, and it's going to be dropped.
He had him. That's pretty good design right there.
A lot of good things we like from this offense right here, you know. Yeah. Looked like Coach Finney's been in the lab over the summer, hadn't he?
Yes, sir.
So look right here, though, that was kind of your second and short play right here where you take a shot.
Right.
You know they're not going to punt it.
Right.
You've got 2 plays to get this first down right here. Let's see what they come up with right here. I might look for them to go back to the sweep, maybe something off that fake sweep, maybe.
Trap. They're about to.
Right.
They ain't run trap yet.
They ran the jet, so they might run some jet action here. Sprinting to the line. He's going to hand it off to his back over on the left side. Lowers his shoulder, and he's going to have first down yardage.
Stop made by number 10. Once again, Noah Mayo. Having a pretty good night so far early at his linebacker spot, rover spot, whatever you want to call it. Raiders move the chains.
DeAndre Hill subs into the ball game on defense. We'll see if this Pewitt defense can take a stand. Bulls lead by 2.
Need that turnover, JB.
Yeah, we talked about how big the turnovers were going to be. I was going to say that was a big play that we were fortunate to get the ball back there when Eric Morris fumbled it.
Right.
So we're going to go shotgun for the Raiders. Blitz look from the Bulls. Pressure in his face. He's going to throw it to his tight end there in the flat.
Nice play call.
Makes a cut.
He could have been way worse.
You know, that's a nice play call, like you said. You know, it's almost like he knew the pressure was coming, right?
Right.
You always like to see that chess game between coordinators or, head coaches in this case right here, but Coach Mason's defense versus...
Yeah, Finney's offense.
Right.
And like you said, it could have been a better play call, better time for the offense on that exchange.
Yeah. He's got a pretty good feel for the game right now. Second and short here for the Raiders. Just under 8 minutes left to go. 2 receivers wide. Quarterback hustles to the line. He's going to hand it off to Klicka again. Drags a couple of the defenders. He's going to have another first down.
20 Hawkins grabbed the hook first. Got some help out of Morris. Once again, the Raiders move the chains.
This Winnsboro offense looks like a lot of other slot T teams that you see across the state. A lot of times you get that tempo with it. You break out of the huddle, you line right up, and you run it. You run that buck sweep like that to the left like we do Tavian, you know.
That's just keeping you from getting your strong side on your defense, isn't it?
Pretty right. Keep you from being able to flip strength.
Right.
Make any kind of adjustments.
Right.
We've got Nix back in on the defensive line. McGee in there, nose. Looks like we've got a little more size.
Spread
Finney in the gun. Throws it to his receiver in the flat. Gets a block. And after that completion.
Once again, pretty well played by the Bulls defense over between DeAndre and Amari.
You know, the 2 key points that we talked about in the scrimmages were missed tackles in the secondary.
Right.
And that right there, that's an example of making a good tackle.
They sure dim up a little bit so far this week from what we can tell.
So we got James Bird checking in.
For Hawkins. So we got a little more size up front, like you said, with McGee and Nix up there.
Finney in the gun. Pumps to the flat. Throws to the back of the end zone.
That ain't working.
And that one's going to be fell out of bounds.
Nice coverage by Tavian out there. He read the pump fake the whole time. He didn't bite none on it.
That's what I like the best. We didn't fall on for that pump fake right there. That's good awareness from your defensive kids right there, because the way it's been, everything's been following off of the play before it almost, so that's heads ups.
Yeah.
Good awareness.
There's not telling how many times three that just mean they've used one to go off the other.
So we're going to get Paul Pewitt's first time out here.
Yeah, get us a fresh breath there.
This is a good time for a timeout right here.
Oh, yeah.
So with 6 minutes, 25 seconds left to go, Pewitt's going to take their first timeout.
Third and long be a big play right here for the Bulls defense.
This is a big moment right here. It's interesting, like you were talking about, we've got some size in there here in the red zone.
Well, it's like we put the size in there, JB, then he goes to the shotgun.
Hey, that's a good point about the chess match right there.
Right.
And then he's got a bead too, the last couple of times we brought pressure.
Right. I got a feeling we're going to get to him, though, with that pressure before the night's over with.
It's like you talked about. What's going to be big is here, at some point, whether it be here or later in the game, we're going to need a turnover from this defense.
Oh, yeah, that's going to have to happen.
This Winnsboro football team right here, they look like they're good. They're well coached. They look like they're about ready to try to make a run this year.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we know that
they better be in that district they're in.
In their district they're in. They're in District 5, 3A, Division 1. So they're in there, of course, with Mount Vernon, Mineola, Pottsboro, Winnsboro, Commerce. This district right here, we're real familiar with it after the preseason, of course.
Right. Play 3 out of the 5 or 6, whatever.
If you count the Commerce scrimmage, right. And then like you were talking about the size, though, I like what you talked about, the depth, because if you go by the enrollment numbers here from almost 2 years ago, they've got 200 more kids than we've got in the school.
Right. So we got to rotate some of our...
We talked about the sub games that they have. We think they listed a JV and a freshman team.
Yeah, they had JV and freshman.
So here's what I like to see right here on the D-line. We got Nix goes to the nose position. Looks like we're going to stay with our 3-down look. Winnsboro hustles up to the line. Back in motion. He's going to hand it off to him.
Oh, we had it played right.
Looked like Hawkins was almost standing there on a tackle.
Who is that?
Now that's going far away from us. Where do they spot it? It's going to bring up 4th down.
Short Joey Green in on the stop for the Bulls.
If you thought that play was important, this one right here is double important.
Yeah. Because they're going to get the ball to start the second half, so.
6 minutes left to go here in the half.
So we need a bad snap. Big
4th and 1.
Something big right
here. Big boy time right here. Let's see who makes a play. He's going to hand it off to Klicka.
Oh, we were in there.
Stood up close to the line of scrimmage, and depending on the spot right here, are we going to get a measurement?
No, they gonna give it to him.
Oh, man, no yard line tonight's making it tough there at that far end.
Yeah, boy.
So we're going to move the chains. Is it inside the 10? Is that 1st and goal, or do they still got?
It's still going to be outside. It's got to 16, I think is what the scoreboard says, JB.
Okay, all right.
So get down, let's get him over here, get him some rest for us,
One receiver split. Finney motions his back. He's going to keep it off the play fake. Throws it to the back of the end zone. Cobbins on the coverage. Looks back to find the ball, and that ball kind of hung up in the air, making it a tough adjustment there for the receiver.
You have a flag down, but I guess
that's going to be on Cobbins, I believe.
Defensive pass interference. So they split one guy out wide out here and just took the one-on-one and went with it.
Right. We had a little pressure there in the backfield. Yeah. Finney did a good job of stepping up and making the throw again.
He's not bad for a sophomore quarterback.
No, he looks pretty good for a sophomore. And being a coach's son, he's going to have a knowledge and a grasp of this offense.
Right.
The little bit of film that me and you had seen, that's what we said. If nothing else, he's well coached.
Yeah. You could just tell by his feet work and all that kind of stuff.
Play clock looks like it's going to wind down to 19 seconds. Winnsboro lines up quick. He's going to pitch it out wide. Met by 1, 2, 3 Bulls defenders. He was late coming over. Tackle near the side middle, lowers his shoulder. Hey, what do you think about how he's running that thing this year compared to how he was last year?
All right. See ya. They just have somebody lost game signals. Hey, he is running different, JB.
He's running a lot more behind his pads. His pad level is lower.
Right.
He's really churning his legs.
Hey, he's running like the returning leading rush, Northeast Texas leading rush.
Good point. Exactly right. So here we go.
Got to split out wide again.
2 receivers wide again. Green takes a snap. He's going to hand it off to Hill. Right up the middle again.
They're submarining him in there. Pretty physical down there, JB.
Slugfest.
Yes, sir.
Slugfest.
It's pretty tough down there and pretty tough sledding.
But I think I'd point again. I mean, you haven't seen too many really negative plays from this young offensive line.
No, young offensive line is holding their own so far. If you ask me. I ain't nobody, but if you ask me.
So here we go. 3rd and short. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. 2 receivers split. Green's going to keep it. Looks to be his helmet come off. That was an interesting look right there. Looks like he faked it off his fullback. We ran Tavian this way right here for misdirection. And after Green's helmet comes off, Tyrone Cobbins is going to get his chance to come in and take some snaps, look like. Another big 4th down right here. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here in the half. Can this Paul Pewitt offense answer?
Big 4th down, JB. They get the ball to start the second half. Big series here for this Bulls team.
You need points on this one right here.
Yes, sir.
Especially if you want to stay in command of the ball game.
Yes,
you need points.
Yes, sir. Better hurry.
4th down. This is it right here. Here's some energy from the fans. DeAndre Hill looks to go in at quarterback, takes the snap, and he's going to push. And depending on the spot, the far side there, they may have him really close to the sticks.
If he made it to the 20, it's a first down.
Is that where he's got him, right about the 20?
If he made it to the 20, it's a first down.
Oh, I don't think I like this spot right here.
Oh, no.
I don't like this spot. I don't like this spot. I don't like this spot.
That's not. JB, we didn't get that. Not by Wolf.
Not where he's got it now. That's going to be short.
No.
After the quarterback sneak attempt right there from DeAndre Hill.
So now what you got to do, JB? You got to bow up and stop a score right here.
You can't let them score before the half.
No, not them getting the ball to start the second half.
I mean, I say you can't. You know what I mean? You can't. If you want to keep control of the ball game.
That's boy.
Here we go. Here we go.
This Bulls defense needs to step it up now.
So after Pewitt comes up short on the 4th down conversion, defense is going to take over. Ball spotted right about the 22-yard line.
We almost just wasted that good kick return by Tyrone, didn't we?
Need a play right here from the defense. Need a play. Need a turnover. Need a stop.
Yeah. They need something to go their way here.
Right here, you can't fall asleep, in the secondary.
No, because they're going.
You feel like they're going to take a shot.
Yeah,
we might get the sweep coming this way right here. Nope. That's going to be the tackle trap to the inside. And that right there is going to be covered up pretty good, and that's going to be tackled for a loss.
Nice play by the front of the Bulls defense. It was that Ryder Gibson in, 22 Ryder Gibson in on the stop. No, it ain't. That's Isaac Hodges. My bad. From his linebacker spot.
That's a good start to this defensive possession.
Yeah.
Got to build off of it right here.
They're finna air it out now, JB.
2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go here.
Oh, a pick six would be nice.
They've got a receiver split. Back in motion. He's going to fake it. Looks over on the right sideline. It's going to fall incomplete. Bringing up 3rd and long.
Not bad coverage. Pretty good pressure up front by Bird.
Hey, 2 positive plays for your defense right here. This is right where you want to be.
Yeah, let's finish
especially after you get the 4th down. This is right where you want to be.
Need to get this stop here, JB, and force them to make a decision down here on their own end of the field.
That's what I was about to say right here. You don't want to give up maybe, like a 10-yard gain right here and make it, where they can go for it right here. You need to keep them to a minimal gain right here.
Yeah.
This right here where you got to be aware, right? So we're going to have Finney in the shotgun. Sprints right. Good pressure from the Bulls. He's going to be wrapped up. That right there's got to be grounding, right?
Yeah.
Intentional grounding.
That pressure got to him, JB.
What do we have? James Bird, Kedrick Hawkins.
So that's a loss of down. Intentional grounding is going to be a loss of down.
It should be what, 15?
Well, it's going to be half the distance here, I believe.
Right. Should spot them inside the 10. For sure they're going to be punting.
You would think.
He's got to be smart. Heads up right here. Don't give up anything silly. Make good decisions.
Don't rough the punter.
Well, look right here. Yeah, they're going to get a quick kick out of this right here, I say.
Yeah, surely they're not going for it.
Yeah, you got trips out here right here. You're going to get a quick kick. So nobody back deep to return for the Bulls. And that one almost was blocked. And that one's going to take a Winnsboro bounce and go out of bounds right about midfield.
Nice job by this Bulls defense.
Good job. Way to respond right there.
The clock's still running. They just run 4 more seconds off the clock.
And way to respond.
Yes, sir, by the defense. Nice job.
Way to respond.
That could have got bad, JB, if they'd have went down and scored there and then got the ball to start the second half.
Like you say, those aren't really highlight possessions. You don't get them on the highlight tape the week after. But those right there, those are critical. Those are critical moments in the game.
Well, yeah, and we finally got to him with a little pressure.
Yes. I'm surprised the ball didn't come out of his hand. That's what I was waiting on him to fumble that thing. I thought somebody was going to reach out there and slap it out of his hand.
That's what I was wanting.
Green under center. He's going to hand it off to Hill up the middle again.
Oh, he's running hard up there.
Double covers the ball.
Hey, and them legs are churning, buddy.
You know what? I tell you what, opponent scouting us, looking forward right here, DeAndre Hill is going to be a problem.
We're going to go tempo, JB.
Here we go. No huddle. No huddle. 2 wide for the Bulls. Hill and Brown in the backfield. Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Hill again.
Fumble.
Ball may have came out.
We got it back.
There's some pads popping in there in the middle of that offense and defense.
It's pretty physical in there. It's pretty physical in there, for sure.
So 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go right here. More tempo.
Sweep that way, JB.
3rd down. Green is going to hand it off to Brown over here on the left side.
He got the first down.
Pushes forward. He's going to have a 1st down.
The clock's supposed to stop on the 1st down.
Well, we're not getting it, so right here, there finally. We got a little delay on the clock stoppage, don't we?
Man, yeah.
All right, 1st and 10. Slot T. 1 minute left to go in the half. Green under center. He's going to give it to Hill right up the middle.
Timeout.
And Paul Pewitt's going to call their 2nd timeout of the half. 49 seconds left to go. Winnsboro leads 19-15 over the Brahmas. Ball spotted right about the 37-yard line. 49 seconds left to go here in the half. Let's see if Pewitt can capitalize and get some points here before the half. 2 receiver split. Green takes the snap. Play action. Looks over here on the left side. Contact here at the end, and there we go. We're going to get the penalty. Defensive pass interference. Now let's see here. That one right there, is that one going to be called? Which way is that one going to be called?
I don't know.
Before I get ahead of myself.
I don't know, JB. I know which way.
You know what, though? If anything else, you know what I like to see? I like to see Amari Johnson split out wide.
Oh, yeah.
Good coverage there by the Raiders.
Right. Oh, it was against the defense, JB. Nice 1st down play by the Bulls.
39 seconds left to go in the half.
Took 10 seconds to run that play.
10 seconds to run that. Here we go, though. Either way, let's see where we mark it off.
Oh, my goodness. That's...
Ball spotted right about the 22-yard line. 39 seconds left to go. You're going to get the slot T look here from the Bulls. Might get the sweep going to Amari out there on the other side.
Sir.
Linebackers blitz. We're going to run the trap, and it's going to be stacked up. So the clock's going to keep rolling after that, bringing up 2nd down. So right here we may go 4 wide for the Bulls. Looks like we may have an injury, Tavian Brown. Clock rolls, 15 seconds, 14, 4 wide. We're going to get a false start here for the Bulls.
Well, Tavian's hurt. They should have stopped the clock for Tavian being hurt. We had a player down.
So now let's see what we've got here.
They line up Black out wide, or DeAndre out wide, and throw it up to him now.
We got one timeout left.
Yeah.
So it's going to bring up after the penalty.
Ball's going to be at about the 27 or so, 28.
I'm going to give them a second to discuss it, I guess.
What are they, I don't know what they're trying to figure out.
I don't know. Maybe they're discussing how they're going to handle the clock.
Now they're calling the back judge, Ian. You need to tell them what's going on, JB? I can holler out there and tell them what's going on.
You know, we've seen it. It's early in the season, but maybe look for throwback screen here.
Either that or line DeAndre up out here wide, just throw it to him on the
I'd probably just line him up in the slot and throw it down the seam.
Let him go get it. Looks like he'd have the jumping advantage over their secondary. He may not, you know.
Winnsboro's been bringing pressure, though.
Right.
Especially when we're still under center. They're bringing those linebackers.
I don't they're telling them to add more time to the clock.
Yeah. You know, of course, me and you, trying to keep it professional here, we've been quiet here about the clock situation.
They put 4 more seconds on it.
So there we go. We got 14. Look like Coach Cumro's going to go out there and tell him what he thinks about it.
Yeah, that's not. I guess it's first game for everybody, JB. Even officials are trying to get it worked out. Now we got 4 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, first game of the season. First game of the season.
I guess so. All the way down to the clock operator, to us, to everybody.
Of course, next week, Pewitt travels to Atlanta.
Face the Rabs, playing crosstown.
That's right, Atlanta's playing Dangerfield tonight. I'm trying to get some scores uploaded here, but
internet service just ain't real good in Winnsboro, Texas. So we're still trying to figure out. 14 seconds is little like what they have on the clock. So did we take this time out, or did they take this time out, or?
Well, we had the false start.
Yeah, the 5 kid looks a good-looking kid down there, JB. You know what? Wonder when that young man will be healthy.
So here we go. We got 14 seconds left in the half. 2nd and long for the Bulls. Amari Johnson's going to be split out left here. Green takes the snap. He's going to throw it back to Hill over there in the flats. Makes a good adjustment, and he had a block or two out there in front of him.
That was finna work. If it wasn't
if he'd be able to catch it a little cleaner.
Right, it was finna work.
So that right there, that's going to end our half here. Winnsboro leads 9-15 over Pewitt here at their first home game. And whoa, we've got a slugfest here.
Yes, sir.
Looks to be an interesting one here as we come back in the second half.
The award-winning Pewitt, amazing Grandma Banks. Thank you for your attention and God bless.
We're just down there a little bit.
underway here in the second half. Pewitt set to kick off. Winnsboro set to receive. Well, what do you got to say about the first half right there? That's like we talked about. That's your typical slot T ball game.
Yes, sir. JP.
How many possessions did we count for us?
We had the ball in offense 3 times.
Yeah, with the other one being the kick in the first possession.
Right. So your possessions are going to count.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about off air. Was you're really gonna have to make your possessions count. You're only 3, 4, maybe most 5 here.
Yeah.
It's been a slugfest. It's been a slugfest.
Sure has. Both teams played pretty well. It hadn't been just real first game of the year.
I think that's something that's really good. For the opening week here for both teams. It's not been sloppy like you say.
No.
We've had a few penalties here and there,
but not many. One foul start, I think. And when he's hurt over here, we had the one hold out here. That was a hold, but
we look like we're executing pretty decent.
Not bad.
It's like we were talking about too. I like what I've seen. You got to remember, Winnsboro, they're 3A Division I. So they've got 200 more kids than us.
For sure.
DeAndre Hill set to kick it off. It's going to be a line drive kick, bobbled.
Oh.
And he's going to recover it right at the 32-yard line. And that one right there could have been the break that you need.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That's what I was going to get going as we got going in the second half here. I wanted to say was we need to get that turnover.
So let's see what this Bulls defense figured out at halftime a little bit.
Let's see how they adjust. We've got McGee in there at the nose, looking to bring a little more size. Makai Perry to defense at the corner. They're going to hand it off to the deep back. He's got a crease.
Ooh, we better be glad he come out of his shoe, JB, or he was gone.
You know what? He had some grass in front of him if he would have been able to keep his feet.
He was gone.
We've seen that a little bit on film where they just kind of get in the eye and get it to the back, let him get a full head of steam rolling.
Pick up about 5.
Bring up second and 5. Tough matchup here against this Winnsboro offense. This Winnsboro offense looks mid-season form already. Linebackers walked up in the gap. We're going to get a
false start if it stopped to play.
No, look right here. I didn't like the look of that one either if he got going, you know what I mean?
He was gone too, wasn't he?
You know how the blitz can be. The blitz can be, it's risky,
Right.
You kind of hit home and make a big play in the back. You give up one on the other end.
Right. Marches them back 5 yards. You're right, JB. Their offense does look in midseason form.
So here we go. I formation. Tailbacks back deep. They're going to run counter out of it.
That's pretty well.
Get some penetration there by the defense, and that's going to bring up 3rd and long.
22 Isaac Hodges in on the stop.
So we had the possession down here in their own territory where we eventually made them punt. And then we've got this possession right here. Those are 2 good possessions.
Oh, and on the first possession of the game, we had them on 4th and long, and they complete here.
Right. So that one was in your favor, too. You just gave up the big on 4th down.
4th down.
Looks like we've got Ryder Gibbon checking into the ball game.
You got to figure it's going to be something in the air here.
So here we go, 3rd and long. This is play action pass out of the eye right here. Quarterback drops back, throws it on his left side, got a man, and it's going to fall incomplete, bringing up 4th down.
Hey, that ball was pretty well thrown too, JB.
It looked like they ran like a post corner or some kind of corner route right there. Makai got turned around and had trouble finding it there, and the receiver had a step on him.
Right.
Fortunately for us, it fell incomplete.
We got a little pressure on the quarterback, made him rush his throw a little bit maybe.
We seen that on film was when they get in that I formation like that, they run the counter, and then they like to run play action off of it.
Right. So this Bulls team looks like they come out with pitched a 3 and out on the first.
That's exactly what you want to see. So let's see if we get some pressure on this punt here.
Hey, but nice job by this Bulls defense, JB.
Yeah, I agree right there. That was a really good defensive possession right there for the Bulls.
Come out, start the half, kind of set the tone for the second half maybe.
So look here, you talk about stealing a possession. You had the first off return, and then on their opening possession, you make them punt. So really, that right there is in your favor. So just over 10 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. First possession of the half for the Bulls offense.
Nice job by the defense. Can't stress it.
First and 10, ball right about the 26. It's going to be whistled dead early. It looks like that's going to be false start.
I didn't see that. Did you see that?
Little second half jitters right there. Get those out of the way.
I guess. See it.
Well, you just seen it on their possession right there. When we talk about how similar these are, you seen how the penalty backed them up.
Right.
And, you know, that's what you don't want to happen here for us. Those negative plays right there.
Yeah, hard to overcome that.
First and 15. It's going to be a sweep to Amari Johnson here on the right side. Makes a cut. Almost steps out of a tackle. They've done a decent job setting the edge on the sweep for the most part. Looks like we're going to have a couple of subs. DeAndre Hill checks in. Tyrone Cobbins checks in. Noah Mayo brings in the play. Second and long right here.
Shoe again.
You know, they've been kind of in this 4-2 defense right here, or 4-4 look right here. When you think about the slot team, snap should be successful. Now, they're a slot T team, so they know it's coming.
Right.
Well, right here we're going to get our pro formation. 2 wide receiver split. Brown and Hill in the backfield. Hill gets the carry, does a good bit of hard running.
Yes,
it's going to be a gain just about 8 or 9 yards.
A nice initial hole opened up front by the big fellas up front.
That's going to make it more third and manageable.
For sure.
More hard running by DeAndre Hill right there.
For sure.
That young man's running with his pads low this year.
Like I said, he's running like the returning leading rusher in the area.
You can bet
when
the opponents got their scouting report, you can bet he's got a green snap. He's going to hand it off to Amari Johnson. Looks for some room on the far side.
That closed quick.
Bring up fourth down for the Bulls as they look to send the punt team on.
Again, JB shows how important that penalty was right there.
Yeah, that shows it right there, because if you didn't have the penalty, you're looking at third and short.
Right. Somebody, anybody.
Gage Smith hustles onto the field. Just over 8 minutes to go. 4 on the play clock. It's going to be punted away by Cobbins.
Nice.
Take a Pewitt bounce.
Nice bounce.
Roll into Winnsboro territory right about the 44-yard line. So right there, that drive summed up with a penalty mostly.
Yes, sir. That's, in my opinion, that's what it was. Changes your whole play calling scheme.
Yeah, especially with the way we run it right there. There's not many plays for 2nd and 15 and 3rd and 8.
No.
They've handled the sweep pretty well. Our sweep, of course, to Amari Johnson.
Right. Defense got to get their back up again, JB.
Got to do it again. Winnsboro hustles up to the line. Finney's going to hand it off to his fullback.
Number 20 on the stop for the Bulls. Hawkins. Kedrick Hawkins. That was traditional slot there, wasn't it, JB?
Sure was. Fullback dive.
Mm-hmm.
Seen it time and time again.
Yes, sir.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. 7 minutes, 20 seconds left to go. Slot T. Quarterback sneak. I don't know if that was a call or if they were trying to get us to jump off sides right there.
Play. It looked like a blown play to me.
Did he bobble the snap maybe?
Right. So now we got them third and
5 from right about midfield. Let's see if the Bulls defense can come up with another stop.
Maybe get some kind of negative right here. Punting again.
Looks like we're going to get the slot T again.
Action.
Quarterback keeps it, looking for room on the right side, and that's going to be met in the backfield by James Bird. Big time stop from that young man.
23 Tavian Brown from his safety spot.
Oh, forgive me.
Yeah, he come down and lined up on the line from his safety spot.
Big time play.
They're going to give him a forward progress, a loss of about 5, which I don't understand that.
Tavian was on that one quick, though.
Yeah.
We think he had that one snuffed out.
Coach Mason was bringing the extra guy down because they were in the slot, didn't have no.
Good job of adjusting, especially with the up-tempo. So here we go, 4th down. Important one right here.
They're going to go for it.
One receiver split out. Play action. Finney drops back, pressure in his face, looks over the middle of the field, and it's going to fall incomplete.
Number 20, Cedric Hawkins putting pressure on the quarterback. Once again, this Bulls defense coming up with a stop.
Big time pressure by Kedrick. We got to give the young man a lot of credit. We've seen him flash in scrimmages. We may have had his name wrong, but that young man right there, he's quite the presence on the defensive line there.
Yes, sir. Coaches are fired up, too. Slap him in the head.
So a little slow start here in this half for both offenses, you could say.
Pretty good adjusting by both defensive coaches, look like.
You could also say that, depending on how you look at it.
Right.
Ball spotted just across midfield. Pro formation here again for the Bulls. 2 split out. Perry and Johnson. Green's going to bobble the snap. And that one right there, it's going to be a botch play right there. And that's going to set you back going into 2nd down. So just as we were bragging about them coming into the second half.
I guess the jitters are going to happen in the second half instead of the first half, JB.
Noah Mayo brings the play in. A little over 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. This clock is moving here.
They don't stop much of this slot too, JB.
2 receiver split. He takes the snap, drops back, throws it on the far sideline, and that one's going to be just out of his hands.
Nice throw by Hayden.
That was a well.
Yep. Nice
Mario,
throw.
he almost made the adjustment right there and almost made the catch.
Yeah.
Looks like Amari may be cramping up after that run right there.
Yeah. Nice throw by Hayden Green. Good protection.
We've been watching this offense for a long time, as well as everybody else in the community. And that one right there, you wonder why sometimes we don't just split guys out and throw it. Well, you got to have those kind of guys. And Amari, he's one of those kind of guys. And we've seen him take a couple of shots with him deep down the field.
It's like we're going to take a timeout here, JB, I think. No, officials are saying back on the field. A piece of a timeout.
Little timeout. Well, we had Amari over there stretching out. Looks like the cramps were getting to him. I guess the second half, this is where going to be the cramps start setting in.
Right.
We're going to see which team's condition better, right?
And they got the depth on us. We already talked about that. They had the numbers on us.
Right, especially a lot of our impact players go both ways.
Right.
Speaking of that, we got Cobbins checking into the tailback spot. 3rd down here. He's going to hand it off on the trap inside to Tavian. That one's going to be stacked up. Now look here, they blew it dead, but they didn't tackle him.
No, sir.
So it's going to bring up 4th down. Right about midfield right here, you got to look to punt it. Give your defense another shot.
Oh, yeah. The defense has been playing well so far here to start the second half.
I'm with you, though. These possessions, they're going to start slipping in their own territory. See what this defense can do. Again. Just under 4 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, Winnsboro's already, this will be their 3rd possession. That's as many as they had the whole first half.
I'm sure from their side looking at it, they're thinking their offense has got off to a slow start. For us, we thought our defense has done a pretty good job.
Right. Well, both offenses kind of be seeming like they're spinning in the mud a little bit.
They've been more with the slot T. Let's see if they go to the spread inning. It looks like we're going to get the I formation. Looks like he's going to hand it off. It's going to be Power over on the right side.
Just trying to run it right as. That's
the ball come out. We get a turnover?
Yeah, football.
We've got the football.
Yes, sir. That's blue football, baby. Blue football.
That right there, that's what you needed right there. Now, can we capitalize off this turnover? Oh, no way.
Yes, sir. Whitehead, pure football, baby.
Yes, sir.
That's what we needed, JB.
That was it right there. So after a miscue from the Winnsboro offense,
Bulls offense gets new life here.
where are we spotted? Right about the 15-yard line?
14. What the scoreboard says. Need to make them pay on this one, JB.
You got to capitalize. You got to
Got to
capitalize.
make them pay on this one.
We talked about the possessions, and you just got another one, so
Yeah.
you've got to make it count.
Right. I think
So right here's one of those moments that could make the ball game.
I think this right here is where you lean on your senior area leading rusher right here.
So here we go. 2 receiver split again. Mayo to the left, Cobbins to the right. Play action. Throws to the back of the end zone.
Oh, he caught
Mayo, did he make the catch?
Yes, sir. Oh, no.
They're going to say he caught it out of bounds.
Oh, it looked like good from here.
Another good place ball from Hayden Green there.
There was a well-thrown ball. It was well covered, too.
How many pass attempts do we have tonight? Looks like as your quarterback, Hayden Green,
4.
matures into his junior season right here, may see a little more air attack here this
4
year.
or 5 kind of throwback.
So here we go. 2 wide receiver split again. Hill and Brown in the backfield. Green's going to hand it off to Hill up the middle. Powers forward.
Hard to tell, ain't it, JB, without the yard lines on there. Looks like he's going to get 5 on it, though.
It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, 3rd and 5. He got 5 on it.
Just over 3 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And like we get to talking about in the red zone, looks like you're probably going to have 2 plays to pick this one up. Be interesting to see what the call is. You think you got to lean on your fullback right here, right?
Yes, sir, I do.
Area leading rusher. Linebacker walks up in the gap. He's going to hand it off this time to Tavian Brown on the right side.
Halfback dive.
And that one right there is going to be a touchdown. Paul Pewitt.
Little tendency change there, was it, JB?
Yeah, sure was. They were expecting the fullback dive just like we were.
Right.
And veteran offensive coordinator Reggie Cumrow hits him with the halfback dive.
Yes, sir.
Way to change it up right there. Way to respond right there from this Paul Pewitt offense.
Go ahead and kick
So
that.
before the extra point attempt, our score is going to be 21-19. Pewitt leads over Winnsboro here with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Nice play calling there by Coach Cumrow, JB.
I like it. That's the first time we ran it tonight, right? And especially when we start going too wide.
Right. Yeah.
May see a few different wrinkles this year.
He is in. Woo.
So here we go. Play clock down to 4, 3, 2. They're going to get it off. He's going to keep it. A well ride, a very good ride from Hayden
Got it,
Green.
baby.
Showing the effort,
Yes.
and that 2-point conversion is going to be good. Great effort there by Hayden Green.
It was.
23-19, Pewitt over Winnsboro.
That was a nice 2nd and 3rd effort by Hayden Green on that run.
You see how long he stayed in the belly of the fullback right there?
Right. That's
Great job to sell it, and even better effort to finish it off.
Right. Well, these Bulls took over the lead, JB.
So that's what you want to see. That's how you want to answer. 4-point lead going to the end of the 3rd quarter right here. I like what I've seen out of this Paul Pewitt football team tonight.
There's no doubt, JB.
I like what I've seen.
Will be hard to hold in district play, I guarantee it.
Look out. Look out. What do we say if we win a couple preseason games? We're going to be rough.
Yeah. And, you know, like I said, we can go 0-4 and it'd still be a good 0-4.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We could go 0-4, still finish as a 2nd seed in the district.
Right.
It'll be interesting to see how Winnsboro responds right here. You know Coach Finney's got to be frustrated after his last, 3 possessions? Let's see what he goes to. Is he going to go to his bread and butter, the slot team? We haven't seen the shotgun here in the 2nd half. They went to the eye.
Right.
Might we see some trickery? Maybe a screen?
So far, the 2nd half here, it looks like Coach Mason's had his number so far. You know, like you said, the matching wits. It's fun to watch them match wits against each other.
That's right, chess game.
Let's run and hit right here, cover a kick.
Isaac Hodges set to kick for the Bulls. Boots into it. It's going to take a one hop right about the 20. Be fielded. Looks for some room on that right side. And he's going to be met by a few Bull defenders.
By the Bull. That old Mo's over here on this side now, JB.
Yeah, that's what we talk about. Interesting to see how momentum swings.
Good coverage by the Bulls special teams.
I want to see this defense keep applying the pressure. You know,
Me too.
I want to see them have awareness. Don't give up anything easy. You know, don't give up the halfback pass, reverse, anything like that. Make them earn it. So here it looks like they're going to go back to the shotgun. Finney in the gun. Takes the snap. Looks to throw in the flats. That one's going to fall incomplete, bringing up second down.
Just trying to throw it out there in the open and letting their player make a play. Bulls blitzing again, making the quarterback hurry up his throw.
Yeah, it looks like the receiver would have been able to do something with it, but it just didn't quite get to him there. Shotgun again here on second down. Quarterback drops back, pressure in his face, throws it down the middle of the field. A diving attempt, and that one's going to fall incomplete again.
Number 10, Noah Mayo, again getting nice pressure on the quarterback.
Looks like they got behind us again one more time.
So it's going to be third and long again, JB.
Third and long. This is where you got to be expecting screen.
Right, something
sure
you hadn't seen yet.
I'm sure Coach Mason, he's yelling it out. What do you think here? The Bulls defense, are they going to bring pressure or are we going to play coverage?
So far it's been pressure.
They're going to go under center. Jet sweep motion. Quarterback's going to drop back, look for the screen.
Nobody there.
Good pressure again by the Bulls defense.
Once again, good pressure by the front of the Bulls defense.
So the clock's at 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
So once again, this Bulls defense pitches a 3 and out, JB.
Impressive effort here to start the second half from this Bulls defense.
Has been.
So back deep this time to return for the Bulls is Amari Johnson.
Winnsboro going to call their timeout.
Winnsboro's going to take a timeout. Maybe they discuss it. Think he might be telling him to kick this one out of bounds?
I would think. Didn't like what he's saying, did he, JB?
So that's going to bring up fourth and long. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go here in the third quarter.
I'd venture to say JB Winnsboro don't have positive yards offense here in the second half.
Let's see. They had the penalty that brought them back. Have they had a first down?
No.
This Bulls defense pitching a shutout here in the second half.
So far.
Maybe after those halftime adjustments, they've got a bead on this Winnsboro offense.
Be nice. You got to watch for all trickeration right here, though.
Yeah, you don't want to give up a fake punt right here. That could be one of the worst things you could do.
Yep.
So this time we're going to line up in our defense. There's the fake right there.
He didn't get it.
There it is right there. You know what? That right there is a...
Oh, look, here comes the flag, JB.
Oh, no.
No. Really? It wasn't even catchable. The pure faithful is unhappy about this, and as well as that's not a very...
Hey, good way to describe it right here. We've got a lot of fans over here that aren't agreeing with that call right here, and I agree with them. You know, I was just going to compliment the coaching staff, though, how we got lined up for that. So they're going to be a first down?
Automatic first down.
Well, let's see how the Bulls respond after that one. Looks like that's going to give us some energy right here.
Wow.
We even covered it up. We even went to our base defense.
Right.
We're expecting it. So here we go. Winnsboro lines up quick. They're going to run the sweep to the right side. Got a block or two.
You knew that was going to happen.
And he's going to have a good gain. It looks to be about 25 yards. You hate to give it up on that one right there. That one right there,
yeah,
that's tough.
Man, you had it covered well.
You anticipated it.
Knew it was coming.
You checked to your defense, had it covered up pretty well, and then get bailed out on a penalty.
A 20-second late flag.
Here we go. Winnsboro with some tempo here. He's going to hand it off over on the left side to Clicker. Picks up a game of about 5.
In on the stop. Wow. Oh, well.
Here we go.
Bulls defense got to get their back up again.
You just hate to see it after how well this defense has been playing in the second half.
Right.
So here we go. Slot T formation again. This time he's going to hand it off to Clicker again. It's going to be stood up by Tavian Brown.
Play by Tavian. Just coming down on it from a safety spot.
Tackle just short, bringing up 3rd and short. 1:20 left to go here in the third quarter. I expect the Raiders to line up quickly here on this one.
Oh, yeah, they're going to go quick.
Finney hands it off up the middle to his fullback. Makes a man miss. He's going to be eventually slung down. Angel Hernandez on the carry.
Number 12, Cobbins in on the stop for the Bulls. He just darted through there, didn't he, JB?
Yeah, he sure did. Jack Morris checks into the ball game. 35 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. First and 10. Ball spotted right about the 18. Finney takes the snap. He's going to follow his fullback right up in the hole. And he is going to have a good gain of about 7 yards.
Last play by number 55, Jody McGee. Come up with a stop.
That may be the last play of the quarter right there.
The last play of the quarter.
So as the third quarter gets wrapped up, Pewitt leads 23-19 over the Winnsboro Red Raiders.
Interesting third quarter, JB.
So at the start of the fourth quarter right here, we're swapping ends.
All right, here we go, JB.
Here we go. Winnsboro lines up. He's going to hand it off to Klicka on the left side. Makes a cut. Breaks a tackle. And he's going to score a touchdown. It's going to bring our score 25-23 as Winnsboro takes the lead over Pewitt to start the fourth quarter. Slugfest.
It's going to come out about nutrition, JB. Who's got it in them?
Slugfest.
Who's going to have it in them right here at the end, baby?
Who's going to be more mentally tough?
Right.
Who's going to be able to execute?
Execute. Oh, a big extra point right here, too.
Sure is.
Seems like the second half he likes going out of that eye, don't he, JB?
Yeah, but you see he got back to the slot T right there to have a little more success. Oh! Big shot. Is that Tyrone Cobbins right there?
Yeah. Hey, that could be big, JB.
That sure could.
Oh, Cobbins didn't cut him no slack, did he?
No, sir, he sure didn't. Looked like he hesitated there for a minute. I don't know if he wanted to try to drop kick it or what, but he didn't have a plan, and Tyrone, he put it into it.
Yeah. Tyrone saying, man, I got this free shot right here.
We've seen how rangy he's been in the first two scrimmages. We've seen how physical he is for a defensive back kid.
Once again, JB, you just got to like where we're at.
I love where we're at.
I love the way things have went so far here this evening. No matter the outcome of the football game, I like what I've seen so far.
Me personally, I like the new defensive scheme, especially versus a slot T smash mouth attack like this one right here.
Yeah. Oh look, we lined up different for a kickoff.
Well, I think they're expecting you got to watch out for the surprise onside right here. I think we're covering our bases. But you are right. You know we've got
Altavian's going back.
We're walking back now. Well prepared.
Yeah.
Well coached and well prepared for it.
Sure have been.
Number 24 Hernandez set to kick it off. He's going to get a hold of this one pretty good. And it's going to take a bounce out of bounds, and that'll give us good starting field position here at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
I'd make him kick it again to Amari. If it's me.
He'd pooch it.
Braylon Nix. Jody McGee. Ben Latham.
Hayden Weaver. Offensive line, tight end. Looking like they're answering some of the youth and inexperience questions.
Looks like we're going to make them kick it again, JB. No, we're not. So we're going to take it at the 30. Shouldn't it be at the 35? Where's the penalty at?
We've got some discussion with the white hat here.
Can't figure out what they're discussing. Looks like we were satisfied with the answer, though.
Getting it straightened out.
See what kind of answer this Bulls offense has now, JB.
That's it. That's it. Execution, like you said. Trailing by 2 here in the fourth quarter.
Going one of them 11-minute drives right here.
Got to find a way to get some points. 2 wide receiver split. Green under center. He's going to hand it off to Hill inside.
Boy, he's hitting that hole hard.
He's going to power forward after what looks to be a gain of 5 or 6. Bringing up second and manageable.
Yes, sir.
War of attrition, like you said.
Yeah, that's what it's going to come down to, JB.
Looks like James Bird's going to check in at the fullback spot. See if he gets his first carry of the night.
2nd and 6.
Second and 6, just over 11 minutes left to go here in the quarter. Quarterback's not going to get the handoff. I don't know if he was trying to keep it. We've got a penalty late.
What's that going to be? Couldn't have been no kind of hold because we wasn't blocking anybody.
Maybe a face mask.
Oh.
Wow. Holding.
I didn't think we'd blocked anybody.
Sluggish start here to this offensive possession right here.
Well,
penalties and turnovers.
Penalties and turnovers is what we talked about.
So it's going to set up 3rd and 10.
And we've been 3rd and 10. Seems like that's all you said the second half, JB's 3rd and 10.
Ball right about the 30-yard line.
What do you do here, JB?
Sweep to Amari. Nope, play action pass. Green is going to have pressure in his face. Ball comes out there at the end. Winnsboro's going to scoop it up. It looks like they're going to score off of that. Wow. When we talk about momentum, that's it right there.
Yes, sir. But you know, JB, that we keep saying, but that's what happens when you get behind the chain and you start having to do stuff that you're not used to doing in third and longs.
Right.
You know,
not playing to your strengths, you're not playing to your weakness.
We're not built for that. And you can tell we're wearing out a little bit, JB. We're wearing down a little bit.
We've seen some of our guys going down with cramps. We've seen some guys patting their heads, coming out.
Right.
A few substitutions.
You know, they 21 more players over there than we do. Another two teams both ways, you know.
Now look right here. This is important two-point conversion when you talk about all the points that add up.
Right.
Right now the lead's 8.
Yeah.
Just over 10 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Still just a one-score game.
You got to figure you're going to get 2 or 3 possessions, maybe. Finney, under center. He's going to keep it off his fullback. And the side judge says he didn't get in.
He didn't get in.
So that right there is going to keep your lead to 8.
That's a big play by the Bulls defense.
Sure is. Still a one-possession game.
Still a one-possession game.
Just over 10 minutes left to go in the ball game. Got to try to find some rhythm on offense, though.
Yes, sir. Got to find somebody fresh out there, it looks like.
And you got to clean up the execution. You got to clean up the penalties.
Right.
On that last play action, it looked like we may have had a guy come open or two, but just the pressure in his face was right there.
Right. Well, when they get you third and long, you kind of know it's going to be play action. You kind of got an idea.
Yeah, you got your ears pinned back a little bit, especially if you're on the D-line.
Well, once again, JB, with 10:22 left in the football game, we're right here.
Right in it.
Right in it.
Real competitive ball game.
Sure has been. You Bulls sure have competed well here this evening.
This is the kind of season opener you want to see.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams are playing hard.
Yeah.
Both of these teams right here are going to have playoff aspirations.
They're going to win more than they lose, both teams are, I would think.
You know, the worst Winnsboro is going to finish over there in that district. I mean, it's 4th. You know, you got Pottsboro, Mineola,
Mount Vernon.
Good kick right here is going to be kicked, fielded by Amari Johnson. Looks for a block. Sidesteps a defender.
Good field position, though, to start the drive.
Looks like the ball is going to be spotted right about the 32-yard line.
Do what we do right here, JB. Stay ahead of the chains. Execute.
You got to look to get it. I mean, I know DeAndre Hill, he subbed out here a few times right here. He took a shot there on one of those last runs there on the last possession. But this is where you got to look for your seniors to kind of
bow up,
make their impact, right?
You got to bow up.
You need somebody to make a play.
It's your turn to be the man.
Green goes under center, 1st and 10. He's going to hand it off this side to Tavian Brown. It's going to be twisted up. Man, it's tough sledding in there.
Rough in that middle in there, boy.
He's going to have a decent gain of 3 yards or so.
3 times 4 is 12, baby. Take about 9 minutes off here, go down here and score and get 2 points, go to OT, baby.
You need a good drive right here.
Yeah. Nothing else to keep your defense a little bright.
Need to answer. Brown and Hill are in the backfield. Green under center. He's going to hand it off to Brown on that right side of the line. Looks to escape a tackle or two, and he's going to have a short gain, if any.
That's that halfback dive again, wasn't it, JB? That we scored a touchdown on earlier. So once again, 3rd and long.
It'll be interesting to see the call right here.
Is it too early to say it's 4 down territory?
Well, I was going to say probably not. Clock winds underneath 9 minutes left to go here in the ball game. What, if you give it away, the most you got's one more possession, right? I mean, you know, depending on how things break, of course, but it's going to be a sweep over there to Amari Johnson. Gets a block, slips a tackle. We've got a penalty coming back. That one right there may be a hold.
Some really, really untimely for us, or timely penalties for us.
Amari right there giving him the Zeke to eat. He said he wants it again. After that penalty, of course, that's going to back us up further.
It's been that way the whole second half, JB.
3rd and long. Noah Mayo looks to bring the play in.
What do you do here? Jerry line one up, DeAndre and Amari up on the outside, the 3rd and 1 up long?
Yeah, you might hope that you get a good, accurate ball from Hayden Green. Maybe a go route down the seam or down the sideline. You've already thrown the throwback.
Maybe we can get one of them untimely penalties for us. We didn't get it off in time.
Play clock hits 0. That's going to be a delay of game, backing us up even further. We talked about the execution right there, and those are the things that we're talking about.
Well, I'm not sure what went on then, because I watched when we sent the play in, there was 24 seconds on the play clock when we sent the play in.
You know, I've been looking at these 2 play clocks, one at each end, and they seem not to be working, you know, almost together, you know.
So I guess we're going to take a timeout here. What happened?
Looks like it. Looks like they're going to discuss the call here on 3rd down.
Need a big one right here.
Gotta have it.
Dial up a 3rd and not 20.
Officially, it's going to be 3rd and 19. Not a lot in the playbook for 3rd and 19. Looks like Winnsboro is going to be playing off coverage, of course, looking for anything deep. 2 receivers split again. Green's going to play action. He's going to be wrapped up, swallowed up. It's going to be a sack.
Never had time, JB. They knew what was coming, like you said. But when you get to 3rd and long, you get predictable.
You know, almost when you're 3rd and 19, there's no point to go play action.
Right.
Who are you fooling?
Right.
So 4th and long. You got to rely on your defense to make a play, right?
Yeah. Need that other elusive turnover. We need another one right here.
Cobbin set to punt for the Bulls.
Broke the huddle with 12.
Play clock winds down.
They didn't call it.
Pressure in his face. He's going to shed a couple of tackles. Just too far to go on that one right there. You talked about how athletic he was back there punting. You think we had some miscommunication and ran a man off, and that left us short on the protection?
Yeah, because it must not have been 12 men in the huddle, or they would throw a flag, you'd have thought.
Eric Moore seen the play clock winding down. He just had to tell him to go and snap it. Poor execution.
Right. You know, Jared, defense needs to get their back up here because by no means is it going to be a 2-score football game if that's what the case is going to turn out to be right here. If they were to score right here.
Right. You want to see your defense stiffen up right here.
Right.
I'm with you, though. This has been a really competitive ball game.
Oh, yeah, it's been well contested. Not sure what the discussion is here.
Winnsboro lines up in the slot tee. Look to hand it off to their halfback, Klicka, maybe. He's been running hard.
Play clocks are both at 0, I guess is what they're worried about now. They just turning them off. No? You're right, David. They're nowhere near in sync.
First down, hands it off to Klicka. Accelerates through the hole. He's going to stumble over a defender and eventually be tackled.
We just wore down, JB.
Right about the 12-yard line.
We have wore down. Nice hard run, though, by the running back for Winnsboro.
Sure was. Creighton Klicka on the carry. He's had nice runs tonight.
Yeah, we seen him on film. We knew he was going to be a rough one.
Quarterback throws it to the back of the end zone. It's going to fall incomplete.
He had him.
Bringing up second down.
Well, pick six would be nice, wouldn't it, G? A scoop and score or something right here?
Right. You need something like that if you want to find your way back into the ball game.
Still just one score down. You got to come up with a way somehow to keep them out of the end zone here or a field goal.
Just over 6.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Finney under center. He's going to keep it around the left side, looking for room, turns the corner, and after a surging effort, he's going to have a touchdown.
That goes back to that young man there. That young man don't play no defense. You know what I'm saying? He's strictly offense.
Right.
So you got somebody out there that's played 80 plays against somebody that's played 40 plays. It makes a difference.
Yeah, that's where the depth comes in there, like you talk about.
Right.
We hadn't seen him keep too many out of the slot team.
No.
We had him sniffed out pretty good that one time. That time right there, he was able to get the corner and turn it up.
Yeah, broke 2 tackles, you know. In the first half, I believe we'd have made both of them tackles.
So Winnsboro set to go for the 2-point conversion here. Back in motion. He's going to pitch it out wide. Wrapped up. And he looks like he's barely going to get in.
Cobbins had it played pretty well.
Not bad, just didn't quite get a good enough angle on him.
No.
And that right there is going to make your score 39-23. Winnsboro over Pewitt. 6.5 minutes left to go in the ballgame.
Got to keep grinding, JB. Still just a 2-score game.
Still got time left here on the clock.
Oh, for sure.
And, as a coaching staff, you want to see good stuff here from your team right here.
Right.
You want to see them respond, That's what it's all about. You want to see them fight till the end.
Don't want to see them lay down and quit.
No. You want to see what kind of effort they're doing.
Who's to say here we don't run this one back? It'll be a 1-score game with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Yeah, that's right. I think more importantly, you're looking for something for your offense here. Winnsboro's really kind of tightened the clamps down here these last couple of possessions. I want to see our offense respond.
Yeah, it'd be nice. We need some positives right here to build on.
Here in the second half, it's been tough for us to get the ball outside.
Yeah.
We haven't had many of those chunk plays here.
No. I don't know that we've had many first downs here in the second half, JB.
No, and we talk about that too. Think about how well your defense played at the beginning of this half right here. But we talk about how important offensive execution is. You got to find a way to stay in the ball game.
Right. We know it all started on the one drive.
Hernandez set the kick for the Raiders. This one here is going to be fielded by Eric Morris.
Dropped the football again. Picked it back up, though.
Looks like he's going to be down right about the 30-yard line or so. We may have a Brahma down.
Not sure what happened there. He got up after the play.
Maybe got the wind knocked out of him.
They have.
He might be tapping his shoulder.
He may have turned his ankle or knee when he stood up after the tackle.
He's going to walk off, so we hope everything's all right with him.
He's a tough young man. Yeah, hope everything's fine.
Coach Dorsey out there coaching him up.
Huh.
See if we can see some fire from this offense here.
Yes, sir.
It's like you say, even when you feel like the game's out of reach, you still got to play with pride.
Right. For sure.
You're down by 16 here, so you need 2 scores and 2 two-point conversions. Green's going to hand it off, and that one's going to be sniffed out well.
See, that's the big fella up front making all the noise. I hadn't caught his number all evening, I don't think. It's just, man, I'm telling you, we're wearing down. I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. First game of the season, depth. Like you say, their size compared to ours. But, hey, it's going to be tough sledding all preseason.
Oh, there's no doubt. Might as well get used to it.
This is it. This is what prepares you for later in the season. Amari Johnson's going to get the sweep on the right side.
Got a
Cuts
flag.
back.
Flag in.
It's going to be a hold on us again.
You know, JB, you could probably call a hold on every play that's run. You know.
Yeah, there's always that argument.
But man, do we get some untimely ones?
It seems like we're going to have to clean up, though, especially on the sweep with the guards.
Yeah.
It seems like, you know,
that's where
like
the majority of the calls are.
Right. It seems like we're getting our hands outside out there when we're pulling.
Yeah.
So the clock rolls here. Just under 5.5 minutes left to go here in the ball game.
Second and forever.
Cobbins and Perry split wide. It's going to be inside of DeAndre Hill. Spins forward. And he's going to have a short game. Looks like the fatigue may be setting in here late in the ball game.
It is.
Man, has this quarter moved slow compared to the rest of the ball game?
Can't get it over, can we, JP?
I mean, well, you just think about the pace and the time of possession, you know, compared to the rest of the game.
Right.
Looks like Hill's going to walk off on his own power. Looks like he's just cramping up.
I think he took a shot maybe in the kidneys.
We're going to work our way into shape.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt.
Just under 5 minutes left to go here in the ball game. 3rd and 19. Pro formation again for the Bulls. Green drops back, looks to throw the slant. That one's going to be just a tad high. Dropped by Noah Mayo.
Nice throw, though. Was on the money.
Not bad.
Now, you got to punt this here, JB. You can't put your
punt
defense in that spot again. Of course, the pass stops the clock.
We got to have better execution on the punt right here.
Yeah.
We got to have 11 on. Got to have the protection. Cobbins has got to get it away.
Something we can work on right here is the punt coverage.
Got to finish strong.
Yeah. We still can't get enough people out there. Anybody, somebody go.
Fourth and long for the Bulls. Cobbins back to punt it away. Low snap. Poor execution on the punt team tonight. Poor execution.
Not for sure what Cobbins was going on there. Surely that wasn't a fake call.
You know, he had one like that in the first half right here. Maybe he's just looking at the rush too much.
Maybe.
You know, we've seen him in warm-ups too. He does that kind of rugby style punt where you know you take about 3 or 4 steps before you punt it away.
Right.
There'll definitely be stuff to clean up on the film in the morning.
Oh yeah, not going to be a very good film session. Yeah, don't get me wrong. There are some bright points on the film.
There's a lot of positives tonight.
Oh yeah.
Just the execution in the second half, the fatigue, like you say, the execution. Those kind of go hand in hand together.
Hand in hand.
I'm with you, though, right here. You're going to get Coach Mason's going to huddle his defense up right here. You still want to keep this one respectable, you know, especially for how competitive a ball game it's been.
Man, there's by no means is a 3-score ball game.
No. We'll keep an eye on this Winnsboro team, though, right here. They're going to be a good team.
Yeah, we're just going to get healthy, man. We're just going to get in shape and get healthy and get a few of these little knick-knack injuries cleaned up.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
There's possibilities anyways, Jerry.
Well, I'm with you.
The cupboard's bare.
I'm with you, and for the better part of the last decade, almost 2 decades right here, we've always scheduled a very strong preseason.
Yeah,
and I like it. You know, now you're going to have to take some lumps there early on.
Right.
But I think it really prepares you, especially going down the road and especially going into the playoffs.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you know, if you would have looked at us after our first 3 ball games last year, you think we'd been playing in the 3rd round, you know, with a shot to go to the 4th?
Right. A foot away.
Right. Less than a yard away.
See what Winnsboro's got on their mind.
Finney takes the snap. Ball's going to be dropped.
Good football.
And Pewitt's going to take over. Let's see if we can do something with it here. Maybe some signs of life right here from this Pewitt offense.
Well, we got boys limping all over everywhere.
Looks like Winnsboro went with some subs in the backfield, and that may have threw the timing off right there.
That's that miscommunication. If you get a score here, it'd be nice.
Just need something right here. Need some rhythm. Need a first down or two.
A couple first
down or two. Finish this thing off strong right here. I've seen a lot of this pro formation with 2 receivers here, especially in the second half. Green's going to hand it off to Bird.
Not bad.
Good run right there.
A nice hard run by Bird.
You know, we like the runs that he had in the first 2 scrimmages.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, he really
you can almost make the case that, you know, he should have had a little bit more of a load tonight, especially, you know, with DeAndre Hill, you know, taking a lot of the load, playing a lot of defense.
Right. Yeah, Bird was really impressive in the Linden scrimmage.
Sure was. 1 split wide for Pewitt. Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Bird. Really nice physical run, and that's going to have a first down.
Winnsboro had some of their 2s in. They're bringing a few 1s back in now, I see. Bulls going to go with a little tempo.
Line it back up, same formation. Green takes the snap. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Bird. Shakes a tackle or 2.
Still on his feet.
They haven't tackled him yet, have they?
No. Hey, man's got a low center of gravity, don't he?
James Bird coming in and giving you some physicality running the football.
Hey, we did get a first down on that last play, though. Before that one.
Just under 3 minutes left to go in the ball game. This Pewitt offense driving. We'll see if they can put some more points on the board. Green fakes it, keeps it around the edge. There's going to be a hold over there on that side again.
We pull somebody to go that way, we get a hold.
Well, you know, and that right there was the quarterback keep, so I'm not sure if, you know, we pulled anybody, but
nobody
still.
yeah.
Like you say, on all of our perimeter runs, or not all of them, but, you know, a good portion of them, all of our perimeter
all
runs.
All the sweeps, it seemed like we've had a hold, or the quarterback outside, we've had a hold.
Brandon Harwood checks into the ball game. Well, and looking forward, we're going to go to Atlanta next week. The scores we had earlier, we had Dangerfield beating Atlanta pretty handily, so maybe that's something to look forward to.
Right. Heard that Atlanta's quarterback had went down with an injury that somebody had put on one of the sites we were looking at.
If you look at our next three opponents right there, you know that's going to be the most favorable one looking on paper.
Oh, no doubt.
Not to overlook them, you know, of course, but.
No. Well, the other two are Mount Vernon and Salina. Come on.
Right. How do you like those two first home games right there?
Pretty good way to start your home coaching career, huh?
Slot team formation for Pewitt. Looks like the ball may have been dropped. See what the umpire points. Winnsboro's going to take over. Just under 2 minutes left to go here in the ball game.
Surely he takes a knee here, right?
No way. He's going to run the slot T. One receiver split wide. Finney under center. He's going to hand it off to his back. Makes a cut. Accelerates forward.
7, McCullough Perry in on the stop for the Bulls.
He tackled in Pewitt territory.
Guess he's going to try to score one more time on us. Wow. Come on.
Well, they're well coached, you know. You expect them to run their offense,
right.
You know.
Right. Well, no, I don't. With a minute left, you got to take a knee right here.
Finney takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to his back on the right side. Looks for room on the edge. It's going to be pursued by a pair of Bull defenders. That's going to take us inside of a minute.
Pewitt got another player down over there.
Winnsboro leads 39-23 over Pewitt. We don't have a play clock, so we'll see if we get another play here.
Surely not. He looks like he's trying to hurry up and get one off, though. I'll tell you what.
I got to say, though, it's a pretty hard-fought game.
Ain't no doubt. JP.
I like a lot of positives. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So here we go. They're going to line it up.
Take a knee.
Here we go.
Boy, Finney.
And that right there is going to be the last play right there. Well, a lot of positives.
Yeah.
And, you know, a good number of bad things there, too. You know,
right.
Poorly executed stuff there at the end. Turnovers, of course. We knew that's what it was going to come down to. Scoop and score. So that's, you know, that's +7 right there.
Right, for sure.
+8 if you count the 2-point conversion.
Yeah. Had a bad job by the Bulls team.
I like what I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
I think you got to like what you've seen right here. You know, people are going to, you know, you're going to find things to complain about right there, you know, because this was a game right here that you could have won.
Well, you know,
but you got to tip your hat off to Winnsboro, I think.
You hate to put everything back on one play, but the fake punt play, we had all the momentum and had them stopped right there with a 1-score lead. Would have had the ball on our side of the field at the 30-yard line, looking to go up by 2 scores.
That one right there, that's going to be a big one that you look back on right there.
Right.
But And so life goes on, they say, right?
Right. Oh, yeah, you got to keep playing, you know. But the only thing I was getting at is that one play was a big play.
Yeah, let's see. With the scoop and score, that's a touchdown right there. It's going to look like the defense gave up too many points tonight, but I like what I've seen out of the defense.
Not bad.
You know, this Winnsboro offense right here with Coach Finney, he's been there, 3 or 4 years now?
Right.
You can tell they're not a first-year slot D team.
No, they get it done.
And how well he called it tonight, you know, the halfback pass, those kind of moments like that, those were big moments.
Right.
We had big stops there in the second half. We just couldn't capitalize on them on offense.
No, offense never could get rolling in the second half. They had, good defense adjustments at halftime, too, on their side.
We had, 3 stops there, and we didn't get anything on offense right there. We had the penalties that set us back.
Yeah, we had 4 stops in a row counting the fake punt, but the 3 stops is what we got, you know.
Right.
But, yeah, not a bad job, you know, and I keep saying it, we give out, you know.
Yeah,
I truly believe we gave out.
Yeah, the depth was an issue there, especially at the end.
Right.
And, you know, you want your guys to fight hard, but especially with the kind of size of school that we are, you know, when the score dictates, you know, that's going to dictate. You don't want it to dictate your morale, but, you know, it does. You know what I mean? When you fall late, you know, 2 scores down, you know, and you're fatigued like you are. We'll see. I like it. A lot of positives, some negatives to clean up.
We know it's like their offensive line. I mean, that's all they play is offense, you know.
Right.
They're playing 40 snaps.
That's all he plays.
They're playing 50 snaps a game, and our defense line going against him is playing 100 snaps a game, you know, or whatnot.
Right. We've seen a number of players kind of carry it for them there at the fullback spot. You know, they were pretty balanced with their carries. It's not like they had one dog. I mean, they had the Creighton Clicker kid, of course. He was probably their leading rusher, you know.
Right. Overall, not bad, though, I believe.
I like what I seen.
Yes, sir.
Well, I think that's it. That's going to wrap it up. Join us for next week as your Pewitt Brahmas travel to Atlanta and look to bounce back after this loss.
Good.